since 5:30.
I have my end of rotation exams in 2 weeks, so this is me trying to prepare for that before going on my 26-hour code day.
My name is Lusaka Zambia from OBSTETRICS.
I want you to share now because this was your...
On examination, after being based with a cannula in situ on the left hand, had a catheter in situ, was ill looking, lethargic, was not in any respiratory distress. The blood pressure was 87/10.
10 and above, isn't it? You try next time, try better. Don't aim to wait. You see, a lot of people at the end, if it's 1 week before the exam, some would like to take a week. We want to go and prepare. Prepare what? Prepare what? When most of the things are even practical, OSCEs, it's through you being in the labor ward, you being in antenatal, being in theater, seeing what is happening. We want you to be good doctors. So that me, when I come, if I see I see you, this one, touch me. I feel comfortable when I see you. I say, this one, Yes, doctor. You know, you want your children, yourselves, to be attended to somebody who applies himself or herself to the work. I want you guys to do well. Me, I'm even retiring this. You guys have a future. You can be the best at whatever you do. But if you just aim for mediocrity,
so we're expected to be at the hospital at all times, but in between being at the hospital, depending on whatever you're doing that day, in my case, I'm on call, so I'm expected to be in the ward. So in between that, there may be a class. If I hear of a class, I go to that class. Then I come back and continue with helping with deliveries, cannulating, and also learning from the doctors and nurses on the ward, among other things.
After 40, the fertility rate decreases by how much?
40%.
50%. Yeah.
And then the chances of...
So we just finished having a discussion on fertility again with Clifford. So now I'm going down to Gyn and check on what's happening because it's a lot less busy here. Gyn is less busy than OBS most of the time, so I went to just check if there's anything that we can observe. There was nothing, so we went straight to lunch. Our rotations at uni last are 6 weeks each, so me being in OBS and Gyn, I had to do 3 weeks in OBS, 3 weeks in Gyn. I started with Gyn, so now I am in OBS. Our rotation periods as students are different depending on the school that you're coming from, so the school decides how long you're going to spend in each specialty. Texila has 10 weeks, while Apex and Levy have 8 weeks, and we have 6. So in our 6th week, we write our end of rotation exam. I'm going to see my first ever twin pregnancy delivery in theater. I have my bag here with my scarf, so let's go. I need to go and prepare her for theater though. So let's go and put in a Foley catheter. A catheter is inserted through the urethra up to the bladder, and you also use a gel like this one to lubricate and make sure you don't cause any trauma to the patient. Let's do it. So we're preparing a patient for theater right now. I'm just going to insert our Foley catheter. This is 16. You can't see it, but size 16. I was taught how to do this by a 7th year medical student from Apex, so thanks Grishma if you ever say this. And then I have everything I need. So we're done prepping mommy, the twin clothes are ready. Let's go to theater. When you guys finally get tired of seeing me in the same scrubs, please let me know. But for now, we're wearing the same ones again. OBS and Gyn has the most theater cases that I've ever had to attend, and I think this is because of the emergencies that arise due to complications of pregnancy. Of course, maybe it's a complete previa where the baby cannot come out because the placenta is literally just closing the whole outlet. So there's a lot of reasons for emergency cesarean sections.
You're going back, stop coming for where? The one. For what? I don't know. I finished post for a handover.
I am ready to go. I have my pen and my notepad. Last time you said we discuss HIV in pregnancy, but I'm not sure what we're going to discuss. So what happens is we go in there, we observe, but while they're operating, they also ask us questions about whatever. So last time you said we do HIV in pregnancy. That might be what we do today. But they change, so it's not like you can come prepared for one topic and then another person maybe decides to teach you, so you don't have control over exactly what you discuss. You're just going to be asked questions, probably about something that you do study about, but that's why you have to prepare at all times. but I'm not. Let's go. So this is the tea area, so if you want to eat something, this is where you come. So on this particular day, I only attended 2 theater cases. I decided to spend the rest of the day in the ward and also going for classes in between. And here's a quick tour of an empty OR with basic things needed for any kind of surgery, regardless of any specialty. The vacuum that drains out the blood while they're operating on the patient will be plugged in right here. And also the BP and heart rate of the patient must also be monitored, so there's a monitor right here. Once the operation is done, the patient is moved from theater here through this door to the ICU or back to the ward. Into there. So this room is as far as I can come if I do not have scrubs on. I can just wait here and call somebody or ask somebody to call somebody for me inside. I cannot go in there. So this is why you wait, and this is where you just talk to somebody if you need to see someone from inside. 19 hours, we just finished the lecture on hypertension. So that is still in the wards while we're running on some patients. So one of them is getting induced. So he's told us about induction. He also told about induction, right? He told about induction and also told us about hypertension in pregnancy and chronic hypertension and preeclampsia as well. So that's what we had.
Indications and contraindications of induction.
Induction, yeah. So now we're just going to go on and study on hypertension again because some things just passed us. So the place we meant to study from has been locked. We're only allowed to use it from morning to 18 hours. So it's already 18 hours, it's past 19 hours. So we're going to radiology, see if there's a room there. It is 22 hours. I'm on my way to the lab just taking this. So far we've had 2 discussions with 2 interns, one on OBS and Gyn terminologies, and then the other one on OBS and Gyn history taking. So I'm going to take this and then go back to where my friend is to continue studying. I think I've just become like a serial pen thief because this pen is the second pen I've stolen today. Not really stolen, asked but never returned. First one I asked from an intern, I wanted to fill in a lab form. This one I also wanted to fill in a lab form, and now I have 2.
So at the minimum procedure, with blood pressure of 140 over 90 meters of mercury, and proteinuria greater than 300 milligrams. Okay?
So this is what I do. How are you getting all those numbers? How are you committed to
Oh, I was starting.
No, because I've studied this subject twice. I don't remember numbers like that. I can do it. Your memory is just weird. So night times get a little quiet at the ward, so we went to study. Either way, at night you go to sleep. Mostly it's interns that remain there. But anyway, we went to study because we have exams in 2 weeks, as I mentioned. For most courses, our exams are set by the exact same doctors in that particular rotation. So if we are rotating with Apex, Taxila, and Levy, our exams will be set by the same people that are going to be setting for Levy, the same people that are going to be setting for Apex. And then one of the intern doctors was kind enough to buy everyone pizza.
So these factors, tell me.
As for gestation, history of previous preeclampsia, right? And then in prior pregnancy, history of preeclampsia in first degree relative.
According to Dr. Shazad, BMI less than 19.8.
02. I'm tired. My eyes are shutting down, so we're going to sleep. So I found these 2 other girls from Apex that were also in my unit. So I joined them in this room. That's where we slept. the three of us, so two of us had to share one bed. There's always an empty bed somewhere. You just have to look around the hospital. It might not be the same ward, it might not even be the same part of the hospital. You have to go maybe up or down or the other side, but there's always somewhere to sleep. What you're witnessing right now is me trying to vlog while being so sleepy. I cannot even speak right now, but the vlog must go on. This is what happens when you're randomly waking up to start prepping for theater. It's 5:30. I just woke up and we got woken up because there's an emergency session that we're supposed to go and prepare for. So we're already booked for theater and the patient is being prepared. So we're going to theater. Then afterwards we can come back and do major ward round. And do post-call and also hand over to the next unit that's supposed to be working the next day. So this is a room that I slept in. So somebody here, she just left. And then this is the same room as the one I slept in the last time, except this one has flexible power and also a TV right here. Okay, so this is where I slept. We actually had to share this bed because there was another girl that I slept with. The other girl slept alone in this one, but I slept with someone in this one. So that's that. But it was fun. At least I wasn't alone this time, so that was great. And then I have my bag there, my water bottle, my charger. You can charge up any of these things. Let me show you the bathroom. So this is the bathroom, and the toilet right here. And then you also have your sink. And you can talk to yourself in the mirror if you like. Oh, and you have your shower as well. So now I'm getting ready for that emergency surgery. I have to brush my teeth, wash my face, and go to theater. So I'm done packing up my things, so let's go. So this woman was rushing to theater due to fetal distress. So that's basically when the baby in the mother's belly is not receiving enough oxygen, so she has to have a cesarean section. The surgery took only about 15 minutes, so we're done now. It's now time to go and begin post-call. Alright guys, so we just got out of theater. The time is 9:35, 14th of February, Valentine's Day. I didn't actually end up going for the first procedure, which was the fetal distress one. I actually ended up going for the second one, which was a PPH. They said it presented as a bridge presentation. They later discovered it was a face and hand presentation, but there was also PPH. So unfortunately that ended horribly. They had to remove her uterus, so they had to do a hysterectomy. That is very unfortunate, but we just pray for the best, that she recovers better and she just carries on with her life in the best way that she can. I'm going home now. It's almost 10 hours. I'm hungry, I'm tired, I need to bath, I stink. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.